Well, first of all, how many War on 74s are there? You've got what? Washington, Purcell, you got Cash and Crescent. Any others?
There's some down south, I think.
I think there are two. Yeah. The one that I'm most familiar with is Covington-Douglas Garber, 9 miles of Highway 74 pavement between them in eastern Garfield County. Both teams are, maybe in a little bit of a rebuild mode after losing quite a bit off of teams that made it to the state semis in their classes a year ago. Brian Smith has handled the Wildcats and given their quarterback position to a freshman, Matt Castile. He was 11 of 13 for 259 yards and 3 touchdowns last week against Ringwood in a big win. Garber's Aiden Johnson has thrown 12 touchdowns and no picks through 4 games. He's got some really good weapons around him. Caden Ramsey and Nick Nahara are productive receivers. Cord Southwick is rushing for over 100 yards a game. Covington Douglas has won the last 3 in the rivalry, including a good one last year that we broadcast on the Game of the Week. But I think that Garber has more weapons this time around, and I'm going to take the Wolverines.
I did not go undefeated last week. Frankly, my picks have stunk this year. But you know what? I'm not gonna back down now. This is a game, the War on 54, where I got murdered a couple of years ago by picking Garber when they lost 50 to nothing.
Yeah.
But I am picking Garber again. No, this is nothing against Covington, who's had a great run. Love Coach Smith. Love it when he comes on here and comes on the show and picks. But I'm going with the Wolverines here to get the win over the Wildcats.
Eric Johnson, I know you've been watching a lot of eight-man tape out in Western Oklahoma. Let's get your pick for Covington-Douglas at Garber.
Yeah, these are tough. OCS was actually 8 man when I first showed up there, and I played for a little bit, and mostly middle school before I saw the light for basketball. It's crazy because these games can get out of hand really quick with the scores. I think I think I'm gonna have to go Garber. I don't really have a great reason behind it, but I think I'm gonna favor them a little bit.
It's
Yep.
funny, Eric says that, and you look at our game of the week last week, we thought was going to be so good. Wacombus and O'Keene beats them 53-8.
Garber, Cov Doug, man, this is a great rivalry every year. I feel like uh, you're picking one way or the other every year as one of the teams is, uh, demonstrably better than the other, but I don't think that's the case this season. I think these are pretty two even teams. Um, Rivalry game, district game, lots on the line. And so this game's going to come down to turnovers. I think who protects the ball, who doesn't. I expect a high scoring game. I got Garber a 6.5 point favorite at home, and I think Garber squeaks out a win in this rivalry this year, 34-30.